Hi, everybody. I'm doing my little lost dance. Don't need the earbuds. Yep, not a presentation. Oh, let's see. Work. Work is shaping up. I have put a lot of effort into making spaceports real. I hate arrogance. I really do. No, I'm the best one. No, I'm the best one. What the fuck am I in this world? Oh, wait. Archetypes. I was going to try talking about myself in archetypes. And I don't know where my AirPods case is, and that's making me freak out right now because these little buggers should feel it, and I don't. So, I guess I'm going to have to learn some patience and figure it out in a moment. Archetypes. Magician, wanderer, scruffy redneck, artist, creative, not a father. I used to know a bunch of archetypes, right? So I was thinking I should probably try to do a self-evaluation or a describe myself. What am I? Maker, entrepreneur, pshaw, loser, victim, magician. Yay. There's a bunch. I should settle down on that and try to figure out which specific archetypes I am. So my little script here. This is how to do this. Let's see if I can, should be able to hear me. Going to watch. Et voila. So essentially what we have is a very crude spintronic device. Power in. This is a conditioned ferrite. So here's my work environment. Ooh, isn't that pretty? Ooh, what is that? What? Ooh, wow. Ooh. If you notice, I'm sorry, people. I assume it can hear me. So that's preconditioning. Magnon is going to go in there with the right coil. This is bismuth. This is another piece of ferrite. This is brass. When this is operational, after I turn it into a functional microwave source, there will be a spinning field, and that is the word magnon. It will be a condensation of neutrons within the lattice, and it'll be centered on the face. This is bismuth. The idea is to this is a modification off of the Manila system. He used a square brick, and I saw a picture of the billet after it had been in use for 12 years, and it had all sorts of funny little random orientation. I don't have my mag pen. This is, I believe, weakly conditioned on the outside. This is a strong neodymium magnet, and that's the conditioning tool. You're just playing around with polarity and such. It needs north face because electrons are negatively charged, and you want to attract electricity towards it. The electric field helps with the magnon. The magnon, without being caged, which is what the outer assembly and this wire. There's another one that's under development, and it'll be a metamaterial of some sort. It goes on. The magnon is struggling for thermal equilibrium. That is what is keeping it spinning. So there may be a way of increasing output by having materials that can handle a larger gradient. I need to be So it'll be spinning around here, doing work. The ambient air is cooling down because the magnon is trying to establish a thermal equilibrium. It's a heat exchange of some sort, but it's running at 180 volts. It's a spinning field. The outer coil rays, two of them charge an electrostatic moment, which helps keep it going. That's going to be the metamaterial. This will have some funny pattern that will essentially act as an electrostatic or an electret, a shaped electric. Pickup coil, and these are also pickup coils. Joule thieves, blocking oscillators. Nothing. Yeah, this is just building on the round. You know, using a little neon tube as a vacuum assist for the transistor. So tuning it for optimal power output is making it so it's just barely wanting to spark on the little things. Blah. 12 volts to support spinning 180 volts, maybe 200. You funnel the sequence of diodes. You funnel out that 200 or 180 volts. It's nice to have a big beefy capacitor. Mainly just doing this for myself. Let's see. Somewhere in there it should tell you it's rated for 230. 250 volts AC. It's backwards. Anyway. So I will have it comes out. I have to build a harness, which may be this. That was ultimately for. The switches all have to have a shared ground, so that's probably going to be that. I fucked up. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. Anyway, parts and pieces. I might need to go. I might be able to get away with another etch. 180 volts out, the shared point, maybe this. Then that goes into one terminal, then the other one comes, and you can actually have it feed back in, but which is kind of the circuit. You have to hit it externally. The circuit does not generate the magnon. The circuit supports the magnon. The magnon comes from a funny system, the coil, the fish tank magnetizer. Looks like it's over unity, but there's losses in the fish tank. This is noisy as fuck, I've been told. It does get cold, and what else? I think that's about it. There's getting close, folks. same idea, a little bit different design. These are much more efficient. So cute. They're cute. I don't know. The more you work with a certain circuit, the better your ability to make it and understand it. 12, at a minimum, it needs 9 volts to make the transistor, the Joule Thieves, work. Same idea. There'll be a 180 volt magnon spinning around here. There's maybe an evolution of the bismuth and ferrite. Might be able to stack them, get some sort of, I don't know. So 12 volts in, 180 volts out. And I'm just keeping it in the shell because I'm trying to make flying saucers, right? Oh, it's getting close. I have to make this a little bit bigger. And yeah. Magnons are responsive to space weather. Talking with Brian Ahern, dirty old hippie. But when talking with Brian Ahern about the operation of the Manila system, it is responsive to space weather, both gamma ray influxes from micronovas or normal nova, micro, mega, nova, normal novas, normal novas. Anyway, what else was I going to say? APEC. From APEC last weekend, I had a discussion with Isaiah off camera. She walked me around his lab a little bit. Nice guy. And we got to talk about the Searle effect generator, which was cool. Yeah, you can learn some of the theory of propulsion because Searle claims, I'm not attesting that the Searle effect generator is real. What Isaiah has made is very impressive, and it's definitely like following the right steps. I didn't sign an NDA or anything. He's just a nice guy, and I've been, being virtually inside of the guy's shop is the same as walking through. So try to respect a man's makerspace. When the man is in the cave making, I don't know. So once again, this stuff. Rings upon rings. The flow of the electricity and the strong nuclear force through his system. There's something that's possible in mine, which is why I'm. It's the round topology. This is fun. Like, this is a weak ferromagnet. It's pretty weak. And it's got its own field. And then, I gotta. It's part of why flying saucers want to fly. But right around here is that cool little. I can feel the force. And there's a sweet little spot where it's just kind of wants to do something, but it won't because these are both ferromagnets, and they'll just go. You have to have one of them has to be an AC, or both of them have to be AC. Spinning, and you have to do a little bit of balancing between the quadrants. But if you want to begin to understand flying saucers, at least the saucer shape, try to do something like this. Play with that little. There's something there. There's nothing there. Yeah. Magnesium and zinc laminate, just for the fuck of it. The layers are still visible. Magnesium oxidizes fairly quickly. So, what else? I think that's maybe everything for the video log. Isaiah, the rings, neodymium. What's that type? On the inside, in the innermost ring, there should be some sort of microwave lens or microwave focusing structure. Covered. He's going to get energy spikes. So I was talking about the generations of matter, charmonium pair, and the quark, the body quark body of quarks within the protons. You have a charmonium pair. Aha. The charmonium pair weighs more. It's just a pair of quarks, but it weighs more than the rest of the mass of the proton, and it's there for a brief moment. That's the second generation of matter. And that is energy density, and learning to harvest those spikes creates an outward ripple of usable electricity. It's just got to stop it, and it's you get it through phase, right? It's the polarization or spin. Orienting the outward spin state of the charmonium spike or the where's it go? It transfers it, right? It's a fun thing to think about, and you're thinking about. This is quantum chromodynamics. I probably learned that back when I was like 18. I just haven't talked about it for years. Nearly 30 years. There's all sorts of little quarks down, and then you got the valence quarks. And if you get to talking about 3 quarks, wow, you're way smart. What else? Focus on Isaiah's stuff. The flow, the third ring on the Searle effect is when the Searle effect generator is when you should start seeing propulsive effects. When you have 2 rings going, you just start the outer ring, and the inner ring will respond. It'll start rotating because it's magnetically locked. We're talking about magnetic gears. And they have a degree of freedom. Technically, it's 2, but for the sake of simplification, it's 1 degree of freedom. They're stuck in they can go round and round and round. They're on a line, but it's a circle, so it looks like an infinite line. Magnetic gearing, the flow. You'll occasionally get electric spikes when they line up, and then the issue is that there may be phase locking between the rings, so you may need some sort of like 357 or 857. I don't know, something like that, so you don't get phase locking. Not 757. No, odd stuff. So Searle effect generator, I guess I should put that in the title as well. Wood, brass, and glass. He's a nice guy. He's doing more work. He's making progress. Let's hope World War III doesn't blow shit up. So this wandering magician victim. What else? God, yogi. Yep. My tantric Buddhist practice gives me a God complex like nothing else. Yeah, I wanted to stay technical. Anyway, name of the Buddha, Dharma, and the Sangha. Go fuck yourself, Dharma punks.